Okay, it's only 92 degrees right now and like 8:30 in the morning. I take my kids to swim practice a few times out of the week, and it goes till like 9:15 in the morning, so it's a good early morning to get my workout going. And I'm 46, 5 kids. Last one I had a year and a half ago. So, the body's changing and you gotta keep up with all the changes. So here I am. I'm in the neighborhood that the pool is in, that we take them to. And I'm climbing up this, it's like a really mild incline up to that mountain. And I think the distance is about a mile and a half. So I was a runner in my youth, 3 knee surgeries, and I really enjoy running, but it does have challenges when you have injuries. Like my left knee does not have a meniscus in it, so there's no cushion. I don't have it because my last surgery, they took it out. It was all shredded up and they just removed it. So I gotta keep up with my muscles so that I can prevent further injury and I can last into my old age if y'all wills it. So here I am. I don't even wear like sunblock or anything, but I have my hat on, and that's helpful. And I really should have drank more water this morning. I did not have enough, I can tell. So I'm trying to be wise here. I was running and I ran out of shade and I just needed to chill out so I can make it all the way back. Now I'm almost to this mountain. My legs feel like bricks because I just don't run anymore. And about 3 months ago, I had an ankle injury. Like one of those, it doesn't even make sense kind of injuries. Just took a wrong step in my house. Wasn't climbing anything, wasn't jumping, it was nothing. So it was kind of stupid. But I've been hearing how good pounding is for bone density and so you don't lose your bone density. I'm just learning about these things, but I am trying to incorporate what little knowledge I have, and I'll build on that as I grow stronger. And this is a good time to walk and pray. I could listen to the scriptures right now. It's very nice and quiet and peaceful in this neighborhood. So I really like that. I like being productive while my kids are getting their workout in. This makes me feel really good about, how I spend my day. Summer break. When you're a homeschooler, you don't really have a summer break. We kind of just do school year round. I change it up because the co-op that we usually do during the academic year is over. So I try to keep my kids busy, but I'm also giving them a lighter load, letting them sleep in a little longer on non-swim days, and just being more chill about the to-do list, the chore list and stuff, which, double-edged sword because it has to get cleaned up at some point and then you have a lot of work because you didn't do it all week. But we have a very fast-paced life and I don't want them to burn out. So you gotta pick and choose. This is really just a beautiful neighborhood, full of desert landscape. So I don't have anything in particular that I want to say. I just wanted to share my working out routine right now, because it's just a really good thing to keep it on our minds. And as I age, I have to change it up and do things, and I have to be more intentional. One thing everybody keeps telling me is I need to incorporate weights because of the bone mass loss as you age. I don't think it really happens to women. I mean, not men as much, but definitely, thank you, definitely women. So I hate weights. I like being active very much. Weights just seem, I don't know, boring and static. But I know that there's ways to make it more interesting for me, and I don't have them. I don't have that equipment, so I'm just doing what I have, what I can do. And it's not very convenient when I'm on the go all the time. I think about buying like ankle weights or wrist weights, or even like a chest pack of weights. But I'm definitely needing to build up the little muscle that I have in my knees, on my knees first, because my knees have no cushion. So adding weight to it is really strenuous. I feel like I can feel it when I work them out and strain my joints. So you just gotta be careful. As far as diet, right now I'm trying to wake up and have either fruit or lots of water first thing in the morning, and I'm delaying my breakfast. I love breakfast so much, but it's heavier and it doesn't clean the pipes to have bacon and eggs kind of thing. And I don't eat pork bacon, I eat turkey bacon, but either way. Though I love all that stuff, I will delay it and eat it in the afternoon or like lunch. And it's so funny how when you get older and you mature, you don't mind, well, sometimes, but you don't mind doing things that are less pleasurable and more beneficial, because it is not pleasurable to be in pain or to be limited in what you can do. That's not pleasurable. I think it's even worse than being able to eat whatever you want to eat. So I'm trying to do the either water or like a fruit breakfast, juicy fruits. I bought a juicer. I'm a yard sale lady, estate sale lady. We had a Jack LaLanne juicer way back in the day. My husband had it. But if you don't clean it out every single use, it gets gross quickly. And I don't like that. So I threw it away. Or gave it away or whatever. I don't know, sold it. I can't remember, years ago. Well, I went across this yard sale a couple weeks ago. And they were selling a brand new Jack LaLanne juicer. Man, juicers these days, upwards of $300, $400. $10. Yes, I did. Brand new. I think I had like 1 or 2 uses of it. And I've already juiced a few times. And I share it with my husband. I don't do it for the kids, because I really make sure that they have good food to eat and they can tolerate better things. So they can tolerate things better than Jesse and I can. But the juicing is for us. So it's a lot of work for only a little bit of output. So that's just gonna be for Jesse and me. But it's great. Feels good to take care of myself. I have vitamins every now and then. I do a women's multi liquid vitamin from Earthly's. I do that, but I don't do it every day because I try to get it from my food. And I have another thing I'll do in the morning is I have one collagen mix and one protein mix, and I'll have that with some almond milk in a shake. So I get that going. I haven't even had mine this morning. And then the other thing I do is I have an app called Better Me, and it's so great. 15 to 20 minutes of a workout at my speed. It's like at my age and speed. And I often feel like I could add more to it, and they have other workouts that you can add. So when I do this, I get very sore. So they definitely have me working muscles that I don't normally work. So I'm happy about that. And I can take it with me wherever I go. I'm having a circulation issue right now. Holding the phone in that hand, so I can feel it. That's another thing I don't really know a lot about. Last year I started feeling circulation issues when I sleep. Started out at Tabernacles when I was still nursing, and we were camping on the ground for a week. So I changed up the bedding for the next camping trip, but it didn't really seem to go away. But I saw my naturopath. She had me taking cayenne, so it helps with circulation. But honestly, I would forget to take it a lot. Making a priority of taking care of me has not been easy, because I'm very thoughtful of the kids and all the things I have to do for them all day long. But this is an area where I actually feel better and do better when I take care of myself. So I'm putting that effort in. And I'll tell you, all the birthing years that I did, being able to do what I did physically, like being able to go for so long without any sleep, or just physically being able to run around with kids and carry them and all the things all day long, you know, ergo, baby carrying, nursing. It's a lot of physical demands, and I did that with very little naps. So I'm just so grateful that I was able to do that. And you know what's really hard to endure is you do all these things and you don't do them so that you get thanked. You don't. It's a natural thing. You want your children to do well, you want them to thrive, you want your household to be well, so you do all these things. But it's hard when they don't appreciate and they don't see. And so when you're experiencing that, number one, it's a good reminder. It's a very good reminder of what you have done with the Most High and how you've treated the Most High. Man, the Most High has done so many merciful things to his people, for his people. And we have not appreciated. We don't even know all the things that Yah has done for us. We've really taken him for granted. We've been mad at him and argued with him and been defiant with him, full of attitudes. He knew we were going to be that way because we are children, stubborn children. And you can't expect that your children are going to do any better. But when you teach them what's right and you instill the word in them, all you need to do is have patience for your little tender sapling to grow into a strong cedar tree. And I say cedar because I have a cedar, not an oak. But we know all these hardwood trees, they started out as saplings that needed lots of protection and lots of coddling. And then little by little, as you hold them accountable in love, steadfast in the truth, they come back to the truth. They come around to it. They come into understanding, and they leave their childish ways behind, and they start to thank you. I've already seen the fruit of that with my oldest ones, especially the oldest. She's been thankful and communicating thanks since she was around 12, maybe even a little younger. She's very thoughtful. And while I'm raising her up in other areas, this is one that's showing its fruit early. Gratitude, thankfulness. That's a fruit of the Spirit, even though it's not called gratitude or thankfulness. It's called goodness. So that is turning around into a good fruit. And then my other ones, as I'm raising them up, they'll come to it too. So we need to have patience. The way that Yah has been patient with us, long-suffering with us. It's a beautiful gift of Yahweh. Look at me running on my broke ankle. It hurts, but it's very good that I can do it. Amen. So, next time you're feeling like you can't do something, you really can. Just little by little. Think of yourself as a tender sapling and water yourself little by little. Give yourself some sun, and it'll all come around to good fruit. Amen. Love you all. Peace and blessings.